perfume.
Oh, thank you. Well, I have been working on my fragrance, and this is one that I'm testing right now.
Is it?
Thank you for the compliment.
Yes, well, you know, people are fascinated by you. You know, we see your photos everywhere, but I've never heard you speak, so this is a real treat.
This is like, I have a little leftover Michigan accent.
That's where you're from?
Yeah, I'm from Michigan. Oh. I was born in Rochester and grew up in a farming town in like northern Michigan, a town called West Branch.
I think a lot of people, when they see you, because you've got such a fabulously classic style, they picture you to be, you know, the daughter of a count, born on the French Riviera.
I'm an ordinary blonde girl from a farming town in Michigan.
Yeah, and your real name isn't even Dita, it's Heather.
Yeah, it's Heather Sweet, which my mother, my father wanted to call me Candy, and I would have been Candy Sweet. My mother said it sounded like a stripper. So, like, you know.
Well, let's take a look at a photo of your act.
Okay.
Wow. All things womanly, there it is. So you do a slow strip tease and you end up in what, pasties and a thong?
Pasties and a G-string, because that's classic, typical American burlesque in the 1930s and 40s, believe it or not. The G-string was invented for burlesque.
Yes.
As was the runway that we use in fashion shows.
Yes.
So, you know, I try to stay true to the real art of burlesque as it was back then, because I feel like I have a, you know, I like to know the history about it, the real history. I don't want to sanitize it just for commercialization purposes.
Well, where did this come from, this interest in burlesque?
Well, it's kind of a lot of, like, one thing led to another. I started working in a lingerie store when I was in high school because I was really obsessed with lingerie, and mostly not about, like, what it meant to wear it for men, because that never entered my mind, but I used to steal my mom's lingerie when I was a little girl because it was mysterious, and I wanted to be a grown-up lady.
Yes.
And to me, that was, like, the key, like, that's like a rite of passage. So I worked in this lingerie store, and I wanted to know more about the history of lingerie. And when I was looking, I found pictures of like 40s lingerie, and I fell in love with this 40s era. And so I started looking for more pictures of pinups wearing 40s style lingerie, and I found that most of the girls that posed for those kinds of pictures, if you know what I mean, in the 40s, they were burlesque dancers, meaning they were, you know, striptease artists in these grand revues in American theaters.
Well, now you burlesque, but were you ever a stripper?
Yes.
Did you strip with a different look than the rest of the girls?
No. Well, yeah, different than the rest of the girls. I've looked like this, you know. I started coloring my hair when I was like 19. And I never, you know, I've always stayed out of the sun and everything. And
yeah, your skin is very what they call alabaster.
Yeah, I was really curious, and I went to this strip club, but it wasn't topless or anything. It was like a bikini club. This is like 1990. Oh, okay. And I had a fake ID. Anyway, I went in, and I was really fascinated by the whole thing of these girls like dancing around in lingerie and bikinis and the brass poles. And I was sort of like, wow, nobody looks like me here. Everyone's blonde, tan, it's rock and roll. And I thought, like, I didn't think, oh, I don't fit in here, I should leave. I thought, not everybody likes that. Some people think there's other kinds of sensuality and beauty than that.
This is the best kind of sensuality and beauty. It's just that not a lot of us can really pull it off. It really is embracing all things womanly. Now, I notice as you're talking that your hair is actually moving, so there's not a lot. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of hairspray in your hair.
I have a lot of hairspray.
Do you?
I love hairspray.
Now I heard that, your vintage brooch is beautiful. I heard that you don't have a stylist. You like to pick out your own outfits.
Yeah, well, I've always been self-styled. I do my own hair for every red carpet event, and it's just that's what I built my entire look on, and it's, you know, it's important to me to...
What size are they?
6.5.
Barbie feet. and you have fishnets on. Let me ask. Let me get a little personal. Do you have a corset on, and do you wear a corset?
I'm in my natural waist state right now.
Corsets are so great. So you divorced rocker Marilyn Manson back in 2007. You did not have children with him. Would you like to have children?
Can you imagine? No. Can you really though? Like, I'm friends with him now. It's cool, but like, really, can you imagine if we'd had children? Like, it's like.
Well,
I'm just saying. He knows too. He's, you know, I'm gonna be 39 this year, and oh my God, is it like that now? Yeah.
Your boyfriend is very cute. He's a French aristocrat. You see, when I talk about how some of the American girls need to fly off to Europe and marry a baron, he's everything that I've been telling these young girls to do. You go, get somebody handsome, rich, and European.
Well, get someone worldly. That's,
Yes.
Yeah.
And how long ago, I know you have breast implants. It's not a big secret, you guys, but I just want
I like to be open about all those things because I don't want to lie. Like, what's the point?
How long ago did you get them, and did you do you enjoy your breast implants?
Well, I lost a lot of weight when I was like, you know, in my early 20s, and I basically, like, my boobs went away when I lost weight too, and I just felt like I want it back. I've never had any regrets about it, and I just feel like
these probably look better.
They do.
When they
I was going to say, all that Swarovski crystal, it helps to have a good base, you know?
And another thing about Dita is that we never see you photographed in jeans.
I don't have any jeans. I wear them on Halloween. Every Halloween. No, it's true. Nobody recognizes it. Every Halloween I go as a different, like, normal girl, and I wear jeans and get spray tan, and my friend that does Victoria Beckham's makeup does my makeup.
It's good.
And I wear, like, blonde wig and
That's
like
a good one.
something, and I go completely unrecognized. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But I can only take it for so long.
Is this a tattoo? Your mole?
Yeah, I got it done like when I was like 19.
Good. A friend of mine has one of those. They're good. All right, so it's time for it's Cinco de Mayo today, and I heard that you've launched a cocktail.
Yes. Well, I'm the brand ambassador for Cointreau, and Cointreau, as you probably may or may not know, is the original triple sec and the ingredient that's the most important ingredient of a margarita. And you know, we've reinvented the margarita and called it the MargaDita.
Good one.
And I put a twist on it, and we put a little like rose essence and spicy chipotle pepper, and it's really light and really delicious and really pure and free of all that like neon green crap that people like to make margaritas with. Like, please, I'm begging you never to use that neon green crap. Or,
now,
you know,
I know that you do your burlesque in there because they're winding me up. I just wanted to get out the burlesque thing because like many of us have never seen you do burlesque. Do you ever come to Jersey?
I'm working on doing a show here in New York soon. I have a show in LA next week, or in 2 weeks on May 17 and 18. But I'm working on something here big in the fall.
Well, we can't wait. Thank you for coming by the show. You look fabulous. It's nice to have conversation with you and talk to the woman behind the look. This is our new friend, Dita von Teese. Everybody, don't go away. Ask Wendy is coming up next. Hey now. I want to thank today's guest, Sheryl Crow. We love you. Dita von Teese. Can't wait to see your act. And of course, you, my studio audience, my silly co-host, you mean so much to me. Thank you so much for being here today. And everybody at Party City, thank you so much for these fiesta hats. You are fabulous. And audience, you get to keep your sombreros.